Current temperatures right now, we got the 60s right along the coast. You also have 59 degrees for Poway, 57 degrees for Ramona. We got the 40s across the mountains. We also have wind speeds that are starting to pick up in the teens right now for the mountains. You're also seeing those sustained wind speeds in towards Imperial County into the 20s. We have gusts that are starting to pick up more so inland before it becomes more widespread by tomorrow morning. You're at 17 miles per hour for Julian, 15 miles per hour out of the southwest for Borrego Springs, out of the southwest at 26 miles per hour currently for Boulevard. And we're also seeing those gusts pick up into the 30s, and that's right along the Desert Mountain slopes. So we have a few isolated showers out there, starting to see more coverage. That's going to be the case as we go into tomorrow. We're expecting the bulk of that moisture. So when you take a look at where we stand right now, over the past 24 hours, we have seen some rain, some really light rain overall for most of the areas that have recorded. So you're talking about 1/100th of an inch. That's for Miramar, 300ths of an inch for Encinitas, as well as 400ths of an inch for Ramona. The same for Lake Cuyamaca, and then also seeing a higher total across Palomar Mountain, but more is expected in the forecast. In-house model is suggesting seeing an upwards of an inch of rain, a little bit more than that for Palomar Mountain, getting pretty close to that for Carlsbad. Potentially with some of these stronger cells that could develop by tomorrow, we could be dealing with an inch in some spots west of the mountains and a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch expected when all is said and done for downtown. So we are looking at more of a rain event than the last one. So the last one we did have rounds of rain that were in the forecast, not as scattered and widespread across the county, but we are looking at more moderate and heavy rain with this atmospheric river event. So starting to see more of that activity, heavier pockets around 12:30 in the morning, a little bit of a break, but then you have that next influx of moisture by tomorrow afternoon. You're looking at widespread activity, and it's going to be about moderate to heavy around 12:30 in the afternoon, and then we start to have this front moving in. As a result, you're talking about some heavier rainfall around 6:30, starting off with North County, seeing a stretch of storms potentially moving in, and then quickly around 7:30 making its way towards the South Bay, stretching all the way towards Ramona. Scattered showers right behind it, continuing to see that activity into the overnight hours, and then potentially even a soggy commute on Wednesday morning before everything dries out by the afternoon hours. It's all because of an area of low pressure, another robust one, just not as cold as the last one we had. This is more of an atmospheric river event, so snow level is about 8,000 feet, only coming down to 6. Our emphasis for our local mountains will be the rain. Then we start to dry out by the middle of the week, and then we gear up for potentially seeing some light shower activity with a deepening of the marine layer as we go into the start of the weekend. That's going to be this weekend, though. So taking a look at that 8-day, it's looking pretty good once we get past about Thursday. If you want drier weather, that's going to be the case all the way into next week. Daytime highs into the low 70s this weekend. Also talking about drier conditions countywide.